the laudable game, a deeper design, one single moment to make history shine.
In the star-studded dressing room of Manchester United, full of multi-million-pound signings, there is a homegrown talent that many fans believe is the most gifted of them all, Kobbie Mainoo, a midfielder with the elegance of a seasoned pro, the composure of a veteran, and a rare, press-resistant quality that the team is crying out for. He is, by all accounts, the future of Manchester United's midfield. But there's a problem. The future needs to play in the present. And as we head towards the January transfer window, a huge dilemma is unfolding. A dilemma that could have massive consequences for both the player and the club. To understand the current situation, we have to go back to the summer. After a brilliant preseason where he looked like the team's best midfielder, an unfortunate injury put his progress on hold. Before that, and even after, the club received loan offers for Mainoo. From a developmental standpoint, it made sense. Send the 18-year-old out to get 30-plus games of senior football in a competitive league. The player himself was reportedly keen on the idea. Game time is the oxygen for a young player's development. But Manchester United and Erik stood firm. They refused. The message was clear. You are not just a prospect. You are part of our first-team plans this season. They believed he was too good to let go, even for a short time. It was a huge vote of confidence, but it was also a promise of opportunity. And that's where the problem lies. That promise of opportunity has so far not been fulfilled. Since returning from injury, Mainoo's minutes have been frustratingly limited. While the team has struggled for midfield control and consistency, the player who many believe is the answer has been watching from the sidelines. Ten Hag has often preferred more experienced, established names, even when they have been out of form. From the club's perspective, they are protecting a young asset, carefully managing his return from injury. But from the player's perspective, the clock is ticking. Every game he misses is a missed opportunity to learn, to grow, and to prove his worth. He has seen his fellow academy graduates, like Alejandro Garnacho, seize their moments. He is waiting for his. And this isn't just about club football anymore. There is a bigger prize on the horizon, the World Cup. For any young English player, a spot in the national team is the ultimate dream. And we have seen Gareth Southgate reward young players who are playing regularly for their clubs. Look at the rise of players like Jude Bellingham or Declan Rice. They became established international stars because they were playing week in, week out. Kobbie Mainoo has all the talent to be in that conversation. But he can't get into the England squad if he can't get onto the pitch for Manchester United. And that's why the January transfer window is looming like a massive deadline. If his situation doesn't change, a loan move will go from being a good idea to an absolute necessity. He knows that another 6 months on the bench could be fatal to his international ambitions. So, Manchester United is facing a huge gamble. By keeping him in the summer, they gambled that he would get the minutes he needs at Old Trafford. So far, they are losing that bet. If they block another loan move in January and continue to leave him on the bench, they risk stagnating the development of a generational talent. A frustrated player is never a productive one, but if they let him go on loan and he becomes a superstar at another club, the questions will be deafening. Why couldn't he do that for us? Why did we let our best young midfielder go? It's a high-stakes game of risk and reward. What is best for the player and what is best for the club? And can those two things coexist? The talent of Kobbie Mainoo is not in doubt. He is a diamond. But a diamond needs pressure and light to truly shine. The promise of a bright future at Manchester United is wonderful, but the reality of a career is built on the minutes you play today. As January approaches, the clock is ticking louder than ever. Manchester United must make a decision, unleash their future, or risk watching him shine somewhere else.
Modern Moody, the drama hip-hop beat like drum.